separated from the pack, it's not because the pack is kicking them out. You know what I'm saying? It's simply because they are allowing their outer experiences to remove them from the pack. But sometimes, which with that being said, it's okay to be removed from the pack. Because when you got to get it and grind on your own and go find your food on your own and feed yourself,
you'll survive.
And then you come back to the pack and all you do is bring the level of the pack even higher.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a message.
It's never a competition. You're really in competition with yourself. You going to North Dakota, you going to LA and removing yourself from your environment, you know, South Florida, you know, getting out, experiencing different things, having to go through by yourself, like, what do I do? You know, you mentioned, you know, mental health, like things that you dealt with. And me, I dealt with a whole bunch of mental health things that at the time, I didn't even know I was dealing with.
Right.
I had no idea about, you know, mental health and how, you know,
anxiety,
how it can guide you and all these other things. And because I've always been like a super like hyperactively positive person. So even when the worst happened even when the worst happened to me, I used to just immediately like shred that, throw it away and be like, nah, I'm good. You know, perfect example. I was this close to getting my first NBA call up my second year in the G League, killing, and I broke my ankle. And I remember saying to myself, damn, man, I worked way too hard for this to be happening to me. And then I blacked out while I'm on the court, ankle broken. I woke up in the ambulance, smiling, laughing. What the hell is going on? Like, why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? I just was like, you know what? God said I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good. I get to the hospital, the doctor takes x-rays, the doctor's like, wait, what? No broken bones. He's like, nah, that can't be right. We're gonna bring you back in there for x-rays. I'm like, hey, yo, can I get some medicine? Mind you, my ankle is over here. Can I get some medicine? Nah, we gotta take the x-rays first and the MRI first. And I'm like, that's crazy, but okay. Go back. They, you know, shift my leg other different directions, take pictures, no broken bones. He like, yo, how? The doctor's like, all right, MRI, tore every ligament in my ankle. Tore every ligament, but I didn't break any bones. He's just like, all right, I guess we just gotta put your ankle back together. Put my ankle back together. They told me 16 months until I was healed. I was back in the gym in 3 months.
Wow.
Now, I wasn't dunking or anything like that, but 6 months later, I'm back dunking and I'm almost 100%. You know what I'm saying? And that was all simply from me putting my mind in the power drive and saying like, no, I'm not going to get held down. I'm not going to miss part of the season. I'm not even going to miss the summer because by the time it hits summer, I'm going to be in my bag again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, that just goes, you know, if I have to tell anybody or anything, it's like, don't dwell, you know, things happen. You know what I'm saying? Take 24 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree.
Feel it because you want to feel it so you can use it as motivation to propel yourself from the bottom back to the top.
Exactly.
But don't
dwell in it.
Don't revisit it. Stop revisiting your traumas unless you want to deal with them. But if you're not going to deal with them and you just want to speak on it, sulk on it, have a reason, have an excuse, you know, be mad, you know, just bring out emotions that are counterproductive.
Right.
You wasting time. You know what I'm saying? We on borrowed time.
We sure
on borrowed time. You want to waste it worrying about something that essentially like is done and you have no control over now? The only thing you can control is what you can control. You can control yourself. You can shift your mindset and put yourself in a better mindset. Now, whatever you got to do in order to do so, whether it's therapy, whether it's frequent meditation, whether it's yoga, whether it's working out, whether it's finding a hobby, whether it's reading, whether it's eating healthy, whatever it is, you got to figure that out for yourself and you got to keep it moving. Because again, this borrowed time that we're on, you know, is precious. So, I mean, that's really my last bit of points that I really got. But
yeah, I feel like you definitely detailed the power of discernment and how you moved in your life and how you made your decisions and how you didn't allow outside voices to make those decisions for you, or to be more receptive of who or what kind of advice you would receive from people. And I think we definitely have to do more of that, because even if you know somebody, they're your best friend, or even if they're your parents, or even if it's your culture, it might not work for you. You have to figure out what works for you and then move forward, because you have to live with yourself.
7 billion, is it 7 billion? 7 billion of us on this planet.
Yeah, we're not monoliths. We're all different.
Yeah, you can't sit here and have me in this. I want to make a box, but I can't really do it with my hands. But you can't sit here and throw me in this box and say this is what it's supposed to be.
It's so funny because I was talking to my former chair of my committee, and she's like, you know what, Blandine, you just remind me of like the very rare type of scientist. Like, I already know you're gonna go very far, and it's the fact that you don't fit into a box. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. You know, because I'm from the South and I'm always grateful for anything. But it's so crazy that Johnson talks about being in the box and being out, like not conforming to whatever society or other people think you should be doing, and being different or being yourself is what really is going to stand you apart from everybody else. Steve Jobs. I mean, Elon Musk, he's a little strange, but I mean,
Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? Kanye, you know? So, you know, the legends aren't these uniformed soldiers, you know what I'm saying? You have to be different. You have to be different. And to be honest, those people who are doing the same thing that other people are doing, yes, they might have a job, but are they happy? Do they make big changes? No, they don't.
How are you impacting the world?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
exactly.
What impact are you going to leave? What legacy are you going to leave?
Exactly.
Like,
okay.
Those are the things that make me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm 14 hours ahead of y'all?
Yeah.
A long flight away from my people. Like, but I've been doing this since 18 though, like, and it was no hesitation. Like, hey, yo, I'ma holla at y'all. I'ma see y'all when I see y'all. Just know I love y'all. Just know I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might not talk to you every week, every month, but just know I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. I'm just trying to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get into it too. Because if you're not, then I'm gonna be mad.
That's fact. Here's the thing that I love about us, and if I haven't said it before, I'm very proud of us because we are literally living our childhood dreams. We are, if you think about it. And I forgot my point. I had a point here. Okay.
That was a great point. That was a great point right there. What you talking about? We living out our dreams. We living out our realities. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and when you think about it, there's not a lot of people who do that.
Yes, and this is the point that I totally forgot, but this is what it was. We are living out our dreams, but we had no like guide or person ahead of us who we could be like, hey, how did you do this or whatever. We literally had to forge the path ourselves. Yeah.
And that's the best part.
Yep. And it was built on sweat, tears, late nights.
Late nights. It's 4:16 a.m. And I'm working. Like,
and I just want to, and honestly, I want to show our little cousins and my son, like, listen, you can do whatever the heck you want to do. Even if mommy doesn't believe in you, even if daddy doesn't believe in you, believe in yourself and you will go far. You don't need people to speak life into you.
No.
Don't.